Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
Lexington 93-77. Kentucky does, after a competitive back and forth first half, they do eventually put Vandy away. This Kentucky team now feels like something is building here. Something is brewing here. Is this team bracing for a run in March from what you see, T.O.?
You know what? Any team that can score 110 points on a given night in 40 minutes, I mean, there's a lot of teams in college basketball who can guard. A lot of teams. There's not a lot of teams that can score 100 and something points. What I will say about Kentucky is sometimes they need to be, jarred loose a little bit, because I feel like sometimes they're a little bit tight. DJ Wagner comes in there who, let's be honest, like he's been up and down at times. Like Reed Shepherd's the guy that kind of settles everything down for them. 11 assists tonight. He comes into the game, everything slows down. Vanderbilt played well for the early part of this game, but this Kentucky team, it's almost like when it rains, it pours, because them peaking at the right time, them doing some of these other things, getting those five men back in the fold. I'm a Zvonimir Ivisic fan. Like, is he going to play huge minutes? No, but I think he brings you something different at that five spot. This Kentucky team, since they're able to score so many freaking points, I don't think that they're going to be able to score 110 points whenever they hit the Sweet 16. I think that's where they're at right now because of that youth. They're Final Four capable. I just feel like anybody who can slow things down and make them play in the 70s, which is going to be hard. Whoever can slow things down and make them play in the 70s, they're going to have a hard time with. But gosh, if there's not a more fun team to watch in college basketball, you guys let me know, because I haven't found one. The way they play, their competitiveness, it seems like every game, not only are they scoring 100, but the teams they're playing are up there in the 90s. Like it's high quality, fun basketball, but not a whole
they're
lot of
scoring 100 too.
Right up my alley. Hey, we got a two-time Defensive Player of the Year in his league. We got a guy on the other side of the screen who played no defense whatsoever.
Right.
I love this Kentucky team. So, like, it's just a lot of fun to watch. I feel like they're peaking, and I feel like Reed Shepherd is the guy who makes it all go. I feel like we've said it enough, but my God, that is a talented offensive bunch.
Yeah, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. The only thing that worries about Kentucky is, I mean, for the first 17 minutes, Vanderbilt was right there with them, and you're not going to be able to do that even in the first round when you play a team that's either won their respective conference or a team that's made the tournament. Like, Vanderbilt just didn't have enough, and Kentucky just pours it on. I mean, from a perspective of how I look at Kentucky, when I like to lie bet Kentucky, right? The close game, and I see they start heating up in three, I take the line, because it can go from a 5 to a 16, 20-point game in 5 minutes. I don't think anyone in the country can play like that. I mean, even at the end of the game against Vandy was getting good shots, but Kentucky comes down and hits a three, fast break, reads off the glass. If you can score with them, you'll be fine. But defensively, they worry me, because I don't care how good you are offensively. If you get down 15, 20 points in this tournament, these teams are locked in, and I don't know if you can use that offensive firepower to come back. It's just not going to happen. So they worry me a lot defensively, because they're not in the top 40, I believe, maybe top 20 in defensive efficiency. And that there's some metric I think the last 21 out of 22 teams were in the top 27 defense and top 20 offense, and they're not in that category. So so I don't think they have a chance to maybe win it, but they'll be fun to watch down the stretch.
It's fun to watch. 98th in defense, which is nuts. Like,
they don't profile, if you go by these things, they don't profile TO as the team that wins it all. But I don't know that this was a team that was necessarily expected to do that anyway. So it's, I just look at it like, after that Gonzaga loss, with the exception of, a fluky loss in Baton Rouge, this team is different. I mean, they're beating good teams. They're doing it on the road. Like, Vanderbilt's pure ass. I'm not really worried about tonight, but going on the road at Mississippi State.
Man, watch out, man. There's my boy Stack down there, man. Hold on, man.
Jesus. How many more losses?
Jerry Stackhouse, friend of the program. Friend of the program's Jerry Stackhouse.
I know, but it's like, God, damn, man. When I keep trying to do something and I keep failing at it, eventually I like stopped trying to do it. You know, like I just know it's not going to happen for me. So, I mean, I'm not making Jerry Stackhouse Vandy money, but I'll be like, man, you know, forget this. I'm moving on. I'll just go do whatever else because this job's too damn hard in this day and age. Either way, Kentucky is a different team, T.O.
Yeah, they are. But you know what's crazy is, John, I missed you by a year because I left to go to Europe. But like, I felt like Wayne Ellington had this. And Danny Green to some extent had this. It's this spurt ability. Like you alluded to it a little bit, to get 15 or 18 points in a row quick. And you turn your head, it's 5 possessions, you hit 5 threes. They have multiple guys who can do that on this team. Shepard can do it. Dillingham can do it. Dillingham, you kind of have to live with some of the stuff that he does. Like, he's going to take a couple of bad ones and guys are going to look at him crazy. But Reeves is that guy. Like, that's the thing that gives you hope if you're a fan in Lexington, that like we could win 5 in a row because we just have this irrational freshman confidence and we could hit 23s in this game. It could happen. And this ball could really get going because of the pace and how we play. And guys, and Reed Shepard running this show, it's as entertaining as ever.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.